Welcome to Module 4 here. We're very close to the halfway point now of the course, so time is flying by. Module 4 is where we complete the accounting cycle. So we started off by getting to know the debit and credit system. We looked at regular journal entry. Then last module, we looked at the adjusting journal entries. And now we're going to look at closing journal entries. So basically, when the reporting period for a corporation or business is over, at that point, they will close the temporary accounts after producing the income statement and balance sheet. So, income statement for the entire period, maybe call it a quarter, for 3 months, and the balance sheet at the end of the 3 months, say March 31st, right? So, after that's kind of done, all the temporary accounts need to be set back to zero because you want them to start again on the company books in the following, say, quarter. You want them to start from zero. So everything on the income statement and the owner's withdrawals account, they should be closed. And the way we do that is on everything on the income statement, we close into income summary. So if it has the debit balance, we credit it and we're using the income summary account, and we close that account to zero, right? So that's kind of how the process works. After everything is closed into income summary, it very temporarily has the net income or loss inside it, and then that one is closed to capital. The withdrawals account is closed directly to capital. So that's a little bit of insight. The engagement assessment is an interesting one here. We can watch a video, right? That's going to give us a little bit of insight into investing and financial reporting. So, kind of big picture stuff. If you have a mind to invest or you have some experience, this will be interesting for you. And you probably have a lot to talk about. The guiding questions are: what is your current understanding of the earning release process for a publicly traded corporation? So, for example, on the TSX, the Toronto Stock Exchange, um, we have companies that have to report their financial information to shareholders on a regular basis so they can make sure they're making the right investment decision for themselves. Right. So you can talk about these kind of things if you're familiar with them. And then, have you personally found earning calls be useful? So maybe you haven't really listened to an earning call before. You can either go and listen to one, get an idea, or you can just think, do you think they will be useful for you? Right? You can make it kind of a personal question. How do you save money? How do you invest? And if you're not very active, then you can say that. You say, I rely on somebody else to help me, or I use this strategy, or I use that strategy. So very open ended. Just try to make it interesting and not overly technical. And once again, you want to have about 250 words for your original post and a couple posts of about 50 words. So yeah, again, I will remind you about the assignment coming up in a couple weeks here. You now have all the information up to the end of the accounting cycle. The only thing that will be added uh, is a little bit of information from the next module, basically your sales and purchase discount. So you might find them confusing if it says one slash 15 or 2/10. It could be a little bit confusing for you at this point, but fear not. Just hold on. You will see it come up in the next module. All right, I'll wrap up here.